What I'm doing right now is called a punch down, which is a really important step for making red wine from grapes. And what you're trying to do here is just submerge all the skins that have floated up to the top. And I'll do this 3 to 5 times a day. Basically, I'll do it when I wake up, I'll do it when I get home from work, and I'll do it before I go to bed. And you don't want to, you're really just trying to submerge them, but I like to submerge them pretty much all the way to the bottom so I can kind of circulate the grapes from the bottom to the top, and it's not the same grapes that are getting the air contact every time. And what I'll also do is I'll work them a little bit harder early in the fermentation, because all the water soluble things that would extract are generally the more pleasing aspects of the wine, like the fruity flavors and things like that. And towards the very end of the fermentation, as the cap kind of settles down and it's not floating up as high, I'll kind of step down my punch down routine, and at the end I'll actually only punch down 1 time a day. But towards the end of fermentation, when you're punching down, it's a little bit different. What you're really looking to do then is especially just keep the lees and things that are settling out churned up. So you might want to kind of, just kind of swirl it around a little bit as you have your punch down tool down at the bottom. You'll see I have a couple 2 or 1 gallon jugs of ice in each of these, and that's because my temperature has peaked where I want it to be in the fermentation, and I'm trying to dial it back down. I've reached about 84 degrees, and now I'm holding my temperature at about 75 degrees, which will be pretty good for this Zinfandel. One other thing, this is just a simple homemade punch down tool. If you know anybody that can weld stainless steel, this is a pretty cheap thing to make, and it's going to be a lot cheaper than the ones you buy at the online and things like that. You could also go to a welding shop, because this is something you could pretty much just make from scrap stainless steel. When you're punching things down too, just don't press your punch down tool on the bottom really. You can kind of let it touch the bottom of the drum or the bucket, but you don't really want to break the seeds. You just want to kind of just redistribute all these skins and dip them in and out as if you're kind of like soaking a bag of tea, just to extract all the color and flavor. And here's another punch down tool I've made for smaller batches, which is literally just a 304 stainless steel rod with a 304 stainless plate on the bottom. Really nothing fancy at all. And this you could really just make from scraps. Again, if you know somebody that works that has a welder, or you have a welding shop near your house. Before I do this, I'll just spray these punch down tools down with Star Sand, and then after I'm done, I'll hose them down just to clean the grapes off. But the same principle here on the smaller batch. And that's really all there is to it. Make sure you check out my website, smartwinemaking.com, for more tips and tricks. And subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.